Hello, happy Wednesday, my friends. I hope you're having a great day. It has been super chaotic for me already, but that's okay. Long day, lots to do, but I love it, right? You could be so bored. So I have this today, and it's so funny. So you guys know I've been decluttering, and we are having a garage sale this weekend, which I've never done a garage sale. The only garage sales I've ever done have been the ones that I think I had a couple when I was a kid, and I remember I used to I was already a hoarder when I was a kid because I would see my parents would have my toys or my stuffed animals out in the garage sale, and I would go and I would steal them and I would hide them so that nobody else could see them in hopes that they wouldn't get taken and I would get to keep them. Literally, I would have like a fort of all my stuffed animals and all my things I didn't want to get rid of because I'm just a hoarder and I hate that. And I'm trying to be better, but my first reaction is always like, what if I need it? What if there might be this one time when I need this specific teddy bear and they'll miss me if they're gone. And I just have a weird attachment to things. I've always been like that. I get attached to my vehicles. I just get attached to things that don't mean anything at all. I name my cars. Like, it's just weird. Anyway, I'm on this declutter warpath because I feel like my house is just too chaotic. There's too much stuff and I hate it, and I had too much clothes, and anyway, I've gone through a lot of things, but I want to challenge you to do the same thing today. So I want you to pick 3 things in your home today that you don't need. Maybe you haven't. Maybe it's an article of clothing and you haven't worn it in 2 years. I'm the world's worst at not throwing things away even though it never gets worn. I know. I'm like, oh, but it's so cute, but it looks ridiculous on me, or it doesn't fit, or it's just like wonky. I know I'm never going to wear it. Every time I put it on, I don't wear it. Yet it hangs in my closet. Like, why? Don't do that. So I want you to pick 3 things. So maybe it's clothes, maybe it's a pair of shoes that you don't wear or you don't need. I am a hoarder of tennis shoes, like I have a million pair, but I have cut it down to 3 pair. 3 pair of tennis shoes for me is like really good. And my husband is like, now this doesn't mean that you can go and buy more. We'll just see about that. However, I don't need to have 3 pairs of tennis shoes. I mean, I don't need to have 10 pairs of tennis shoes. Like, I can only wear 1 at a time. There's just no need. So I'm trying to simplify, declutter. And here's a great example. So my husband dropped off the kids at my parents'. Oh, thanks, Erica. My husband dropped the kids off at my parents this morning, and my mom always has stuff that I have from like high school. I don't know if you can see this. It says Jessica Panther Press 99 to 2000, so that's aging me, don't you worry. Don't touch. So this is from high school when I used to be in journalism. I was part of the yearbook team because I've always been obsessed with pictures, and I still am. And then my first reaction, he goes, well, you want me to just throw this away? My first reaction was, no, what if I need it? So let me just show you, okay? These are discs. Do you guys remember discs? Like, this is before USB. This is before, before CDs. Like, this is disc that you used to slide in and use. Like, this is old freaking school. And my first reaction is to keep it. Why? I'm never gonna use this. Like, what can I even do with this? But I'm like, what if I need to take a look at spring banter contest that happened on August 14th of 1999? I wasn't even in band. There's nothing on here that can any way benefit me. Panther Press, I don't even know what this one. This is number 1. Basically, they're all junk. I don't even know what all these mean. I don't know what's on here, but whatever it is, I wanted to keep it. Like, no. So this is one of the things that I will be chunking today because I don't need these type of things cluttering up. There's no memory associated with this. There's nothing I can physically use with this, but it like makes me cringe to throw it away. It's the weirdest thing. Like, it's a problem, but I'm trying to do better because if you can simplify your life, you can simplify your mind. And if you can simplify your mind, you learn to appreciate the things that you do have, the people that you have, what's going on in your life, and you're just a happier person. Because if you're cluttered with junk like this that you don't need, it distracts you from everything that you do need, and it distracts you from moving forward in the direction that you need because you're always thinking about whatever it is. And it's just, yes, Hillary, these are floppy disks, like old school floppy disk. I'm like 100, right? Not anymore. I'm going to get these back. Anyway, if you can, thank you, Christy. This dress is actually from Julie Bartle. I will tag her in the comments below. First time I've worn it, so I'm so glad you like it. But basically, I just want you guys to know, if you can declutter your house, your car, your mind, your office, you're going to run 1,000% more efficient. And that is a huge goal of mine for this year. I want to be on my A game. I want to be efficient in both my personal life and my professional life. And that means there's no room for floppy disk from 1999. You hear me? So, I need you to pick 3 things today that you don't need, and I want you to put a picture of it in the comments below, because we're not cheating, we're holding each other accountable. I told you that we would, so I need a picture of all 3 things. When I figure out the other 2 things that I'm going to chunk or put in the garage sale for this weekend, I'll promise I'll put a picture in. So I need you to do it. Tag a friend below who you know needs to declutter their life. Okay? We're in this together, team. We're gonna get better. Bye, y'all.